Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the first ever Gemstone Legends War video. I thought this would be a fun thing to do for all my people out there playing Gemstone Legends. Before we get to this video, if you haven't checked out Gemstone Legends yet, come check it out. There are, no joke, thousands of players from Empires and Puzzles that have come over already, and for good reason. Simply put, it's a really fun game with some big advantages over Empires and Puzzles. We both know that the players that join these games earliest are some of the most dominant players. And this game is starting to really take off, so the longer you wait, the more you miss out on. Not only can you support the channel by using the download link in the description of this video, or by scanning the QR code on your screen, but doing so will also give you a free $50 starter bonus with an epic hero, gems, and gold coins, all for free, just by using the link or QR code provided. And then when you start, you'll gain access to beginner events exclusively for players who use the link or QR code provided that will give you another strong epic hero, a set of 5-star legendary equipment, and a platinum scroll for another guaranteed epic or legendary hero. Lastly, I have created a bunch of videos in a Gemstone Legends playlist on my YouTube channel to make learning this game as easy and fun as possible. So hit that download link in the description and get started with one of the most fun and deep Match 3 RPGs. There's a great community in Gemstone Legends, it has some huge advantages over Empires and Puzzles, and overall I think you guys are really gonna like it. Starting to get a better handle on the war. So there's one target that's a critical target right now, so I'm gonna attack that first. And then if you're new to Gemstone Legends, I'm just going to give a quick recap of what we're looking at here and how this kind of works, because I think the wars are super fun and much better, honestly, than the wars in Empires and Puzzles because they're more sophisticated. So this is the main target we need to attack. You can see it's done pretty well. It's won 6, it's lost 7. So we have a taunt hero on the left, we have a mana boosting hero, we have a poison damage hero, and we have a hero that attacks one target and leaves defense down. So I think go with the healing dragon. How do I want to do this? I don't know what the speed of this team is going to be like, so my first thought is this. Increases defense, crit rate, attack in arena. So I guess we're going for that leader ability. And then you have these lovely war machines. So we'll take those. Okay. So I've got taunt. My only healing is the dragon, which is a bit of a risk, but I think I'll be able to control this well enough. Alright. Still getting a handle on this. If you've noticed right now, they have changed the team synergies are only 4 heroes in war, whereas they're 5 heroes in raid. So that is different. Yep, I worried that his Zarkon would be very fast. So I brought a taunt hero that gives immunity to start. So if in these next 2 turns they charge up their purples, I'll be ready. Alright, so I have blue. I only need to match 4. And then I also want to steal blues from the hero that's going to go next. And I should be able to get enough. Maybe I'll start matching some reds too, just so I can make sure that I'm able to activate my taunt when it's time. Trying to see if I can do a different move that will combo reds, but I don't think so. Okay, good. See, he got his purples charge. This guy was going to cover us in poison. We resisted because I brought the right hero. Okay. So I think his mana gain is 25. Yeah, so we only need one match. And it would be good to start getting some yellows, but we don't have them. So we'll hit him with the sleep. Everybody went to sleep. So we'll take reds for taunt. And get ready to match some blues. Alright, so we don't need to use taunt because this next hero is not going to get a turn. Alright, so he will get a turn next. We'll put up taunt. And we need to match purples now. I'm not going to be able to get enough purples. So let's see. I guess I'll take one match at least. Okay. So soon I'm gonna need to get my next synergies going. Actually get some hits landed. I could use these battle items, or these what are they called? War machines. Do expire after the war, so it would be silly for me not to use them. So one of the better ones is this battering ram, which just does a bunch of damage to one hero, enough damage. And then the catapult applies a stun ailment, but let's not use that yet because I can just put everyone back to sleep again. So we'll combo some yellows, and we get some purples in there too. Ooh. I think I might have made a mistake not having taunt active there. I didn't notice at the moment, at the time. Alright, so they're gonna get skipped, so let's see if we can kill this guy. Okay. And oops. Wow, I'm making some big mistakes here. Alright, so we have heal block. Okay, he's not going to get a turn. So let's attack here. Put everyone back to sleep. Okay, that's better. And the cool thing is once the battle is won, you can just throw it on auto. I guess it seems a little stupid to let him fire. It looks like he's a tiny bit away from being charged. Nope, it just wasn't flashing for some reason. Okay, whatever. So let's... Alright. So now we can briefly talk about let's switch this away just in case there's anything sensitive being talked about. All right, so this is what the war looks like. Each team has this whole side of the battlefield, and these targets are different. So you have your treasury that can be filled with teams. You have your gate here, which can be filled with teams. And you can see all these little dots below, these little segments of blue, correspond with how many teams are in there. You have these towers here, or this outside the gate here, you can see 3 towers. I forget what these are called. Camps and campfires. So the significant thing about these is these campfires can only be filled with rare heroes. So you can ascend rare heroes. Rare heroes would refer to heroes that are naturally at 3 stars when you get them. But you can ascend any hero in this game to 6 stars. But this spot can only be made of teams that are made of rare heroes. So it encourages you to build teams around these weaker heroes ultimately compared to a legendary. Legendary is always going to be the best. But you can have battles here where you're fighting only rare heroes and you can only use rare heroes. So that way, if you don't have as many legendary heroes, you can go all in building out rare teams and fight like that, which is something that's totally not possible in Empires and Puzzles. If you're in an alliance that's stronger than you and you don't have as many good heroes, then you're still having to just take cleanups or fight these really tough legendary hero defenses with emblems and limit breaks and everything. Here you can build up your rares. With the camps, these are all epic heroes, so heroes that started as 4-star heroes, and you can put your really good epic teams and fight only epic teams. Towers are legendary. Basically, it's like, I think it's epic or less, and the tower is legendary or less. So you can put rare teams anywhere. But the idea is you're trying to clear a path across the battlefield, and ultimately you want to take the treasury from your opponent. And you can see it says you don't have a path, because if we trace back, I think it's because we have to wait for the gate timer to reset. So we just filled this up with new teams. Now we have to wait for the timer to reset, and then we'll have 18 minutes to take the treasury from them. And see, right now they're trying to cut off our path by attacking this one target here. So we'll have to take that back from them because we need to have a clear path through. So if you follow these, actual pathways, you can see our path drops down to the bottom here. It then goes through, these couple campfire spots here, and goes across. So it's really important to be strategic with your team. And so we have people that are calling the shots for our war here and telling us which targets to attack. So they're looking at this pathway and what the other team is doing and deciding what is the best plan of attack. So you can see those 2 symbols on these towers here mean that that's where the other team is attacking right now. So they're trying to cut off our path because they know we're making a push for the treasury now that it's 44 minutes before the end of the war. So we're probably going to be trying to take 29 back the second it falls, or not the second it falls, but the second the timer resets. So I'm going to go check back in and see what targets are coming next. I don't want to show off our war strategy just in case we want to keep that separate, but we're also thinking about doing a video with our sort of war generals and me as sort of an interviewer, talking about wars and giving some ideas for strategy. So if that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments and I can try to make that happen. It's still a new feature for a lot of us, so we're all kind of figuring it out still, but I think it could be good to talk about stuff that we've found that has worked for us. So be right back here in just a second. Okay, so they're trying to cut off our path here. They've taken 29, and you can see now that there's 29 minutes, which wouldn't leave us a lot of time. We left only 1 team in the treasury when we had access to it. With only 1 team in there, they can't add more teams back to it. So it's kind of like allowing us to deplete it and save that progress for later. Whereas if we had fully taken it, they could then, after the timer goes off, add full teams back to it. So there's one team in here. So basically we need to clear a path, and then in the last 20 minutes or so, just kill that one team. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to blitz tower 30 here. Okay, what do we have? Sorry, just looking at the teams. We're going to blitz tower 30 here so that the path is clear for us. And then we should be good to go. So this is my target. So there's a lot of Christmas teams here. Blue. Alright, so I'm going to go here. I don't know exactly what I'm going to take, but I know that I want to take Akuma. And what else? So that'll give me a good, reliable way to kill Xavier, though Xavier's curse is a threat, which means maybe I want to have a cleanser. I think removes one negative status from all allies. So I thought she was a cleanser, and she is. And then I don't think I want to use up any taunt here. I can use machines to take out the red guy. So what else do I want? I've not figured out my teams well enough here yet at all, really. So that's something still to work on for the future. I guess I could do another red hitter, so something like this. And let's see, speed in the rift, speed of purple, defense in arena, attack. I think I'm going to save that catapult, hoping I won't need it. So you never really know exactly what the speed of your opponent is going to be, so there's always a little bit of risk there going into that, but none of them... Well, Strybog has color advantage against Akuma, but I think we're going to be okay here. Yep, so he got first turn. He's going to attack Akuma. But the cool thing about Akuma is once per battle, he can revive himself. He can revive himself with, what's it called? Invincibility, where he has 1 HP and can't be killed, basically, unless you remove that from him. The screen guy can inflict curse, which will allow him to remove 1 positive status per turn. Alright, so they have a Guinevere. Yeah, we're getting kind of screwed with the board here, so I think I might need to play a little more defensively. I'm trying to see if I can do both. I don't want him to get greens. Maybe that's just what I need to do. Play defensively. Alright. That'll give me a charge. So this is where you want to be careful. The next hero going on the other team is red. There are not many reds on the board, so I don't want to make too many moves or I increase the possibility of new reds moving in. So I'm actually going to make the one and only red match and hope that not too many new reds come in. Okay, not too bad. You can see the curse hit her there. I didn't want that to be on my Akuma. So let's heal up. Let's go for this. And we'll get some increased damage as well. Okay, so I don't think we're going to need to hit Xavier with Akuma. So I think we'll just try to kill him with tile damage. Especially now we can make extra moves and we have increased crit damage. So let's instead go for... I think I'm going to go for the healer. And then now we're going to target him. And get rid of some of these blues. Okay. So got the kill. And yes, I do have these war machines that I can use. I don't necessarily want to if I don't have to, because they can be saved for other battles. But maybe in the interest of speed, which is important right now, let's just take her out. Okay. There's a little bit of a combo. Oh, and we have an extra move to make. No, I guess I'll screw up my combo. Okay, so Akuma's going to die this turn, which is actually okay, because now he comes back invincible, unless you can remove that status from him. And then he hits really hard. He hits harder the lower his health gets. I don't need to heal the rest of my team, and there's no advantage to healing him, so we won't heal him. Okay. But we do need to get his mana charged if we want to use him. Alright, this will be interesting. We have a color disadvantage here. But, defense down and super low health. So, what kind of damage are we going to do? 26k. He also had crit damage increased. Don't need to heal, so we won't. Alright. There's another one down. So there's 2 left. So we'll grab another one of these. What kind of team do I want to use? I think I'm going to go here. Maybe we'll do this, and I want to go with boom, 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 boom. Sort of an overkill team. Guess I'll bring stuff just in case. So I'm taking a dragon that blocks their healing and a bunch of statuses. Okay, so that's fine. We're going to remove that. Oh, I fat fingered it. God damn it. Alright, he didn't get hit by it, so we'll make sure he gets charged up. Alright, so now we're going to cover him in poison. I don't need to use that yet, so I'm not going to. And then we'll play a little defensively. Alright, so they're about to have a bunch of turns, mostly yellow. So let's take their yellows away. And maybe take some of their reds away too. And we'll move that yellow. Oh, okay, they got a yellow mesh. Won't be enough, and we do have some good poison on them. So I'm taking a risk not just by spamming my war machines to start, but yeah, I'm okay with that. So we'll cover them in some poison again. Might as well heal up before their dragon gets a chance to go off. And don't have much in the way of this right now. Alright, so we are doing very good. And now they're going to die within my turn here. So we'll remove their ailments they placed on us. We'll heal up again. We'll kill this guy. Block their healing. And get it going all over again. Okay, another one down, and that one's under attack, so I'm going to go check with the team again, and we'll jump back in. Alright, forgot to start this beforehand, so this is all up to me, and I got hit with a swamp, which is a bad thing. It's a trap that you can place that impacts the speed of your heroes. So they hit me with a swamp. I need to make sure that I have my taunt hero charge, so let's just prioritize that. Oops. Let's turn off our chat here. Okay, so we have taunt active. There's 2 hitters. It's not that tough of a team. Let's help ourselves out here and get rid of the hero that threatens my taunt hero the most. Let's be smart about this. And so basically you want to take the treasury, because if you hold your own treasury and take the opponent's treasury, you get the most of the good chest rewards. There's different, I'll show you how the rewards work after the war. If you don't know, you get the most of those, so it's like a lot of pressure on me to not screw it up for the whole team. But someone showed me a good trick just now, which was the treasury wasn't loaded yet, so I couldn't look at the team, therefore I couldn't compose a team. But they said if you go to like one of the towers, compose your team, press save when it prompts you to press save, and then just back out. When you go to fight the next team, it's preloaded. So I preloaded my team, not really knowing what I was fighting, but they said that it was an easier team, and then we were good to go. So I'm just going to take her out because we've already got her weakened. Okay. Don't have very many blues, so let's make sure we keep taunt active. Okay. Alright, so final team in the treasury. great strategy by our generals, I guess you could say. And now we have to kill with colored disadvantage. But this one's over, fortunately. I guess since I don't know any better, I should double check. Okay, we're good. Should I mess with everyone? I like these kind of tricks where the end result... Oh, I didn't wait long enough to really let it sink in. Alright, we got the treasury. Okay, so yeah, they interrupted our path, but since our battle had already begun, I think when the timers are going, like in these 3 towers here, the path is blocked. So there's 12 minutes left in the war, and oh, I don't know if we need to maintain a path to the treasury, or if it's just, I think it's just enough that we took it. I think you need to maintain a path to access it, but once you've taken it, they have to take it back or we get the rewards, I'm pretty sure. So the rewards, this is from last time. You can see these red chests. You get 10 if you're able to keep your treasury and take theirs, which means that 1/3 of a full guild will get these special rewards. And you can get platinum scrolls, legendary tomes, gold scrolls, legendary artifacts, all kinds of good stuff in there. So yeah, I do have some attacks left, but at this point they're not really needed, so I'm gonna give myself the rest of the morning off. So yeah, that's the war. If you guys want to see more of these videos or want to see a sort of interview talking about strategies to use in war if your guild is struggling or if you're new to this, I think these wars are really fun and there's a lot to be learned. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.